Welcome back to Cami Designs, and today we're going to do another simple square for the baby blanket, and this is going to be part 3A, and it's going to be bow knots. There is actually 20 rows worked in this bow knot square, but I'm only going to show you 10 today. If not, the video would be super long. Okay, so let's get started. So once again, I want to cast on 32 stitches. And I'm going to use this circular needle today. And this is the same size. It's a US 5. So I just want to cast on 32 stitches here. 4, 5. Let me unwind my yarn here. Okay. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 3, 4, 5, 26, 27, 28, 29, there's 30, 31, and I'm almost out of my yarn here. I have enough to do one more, and that'll give me my 32 stitches. Okay, so now I want to turn it here, and I want to do one row of purls. So I'm going to purl all the way across here. Make sure I'm into my yarn the right way. Okay. So I'm just going to purl all the way across. And this pattern looks more complicated than what it is. And I will show you what it looks like when it's all done. But once again, I'm just purling all the way across. And because this is worked over 20 stitches, the square works up pretty fast because you don't have to repeat the 20 stitches as much to get your 5-inch square. Okay, so I'm going to turn my work again because now I'm on the second row, and this is going to be just all knit. So far pretty easy. In my last video, it took a long time to upload, so that's why I don't want to do really long videos. So that's why I'm only doing this in 10 stitch increments. Because I timed myself, and it took me about 17 minutes to do just half the pattern here. And it looks like I have to get some more yarn here, and it's twisting. There we go. And this, I can do this side obviously faster because it's just all knit. And I'm faster at knit than purls. And now I'm going to flip my work again here, and I'm going to purl this side. Okay, here. That's my work is kind of spinning on here. It's not a big deal because I'm not working the round. Okay, and we just purl this whole row. Now, please leave in the comments below if you don't mind long videos. I just try to keep them fairly short because not everybody has time to sit down and watch a half-hour video. But if that's something that you don't mind, please leave it in the comments below. Or if you prefer these shorter videos, you can leave that in the comments below as well. So I did the purl side. Now I'm going to knit one more row of all knits. And I'm going fairly fast here just because this is just kind of simple stuff. And I want to get onto the good part of the pattern. Not that this is not a good part, it's just something you have to do. Okay. Okay. Almost done with this row. I see my ball of yarn has come to see me. That's not a big deal. Okay. Here. It's gotten tangled up here. There we go. Okay. Now I've done a total of 4 rows. I did a purl, a knit, a purl, and a knit. So now I'm going to go on and do the next one. And I want to purl 5 to start with. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now what I want to do is move my yarn to the back of my work like that, and I just want to slip 5 stitches purlwise. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I kind of want to make them sure that they're stretched out like that, and then move my yarn back to the front of my work, and I want to purl 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now once again I move my yarn to the back and slip 5 purlwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I want to stretch them out a little bit. Yarn to the front of my work, then purl 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then yarn to the back, slip 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yarn to the front of my work and purl the last 2. 1 and 2. Okay, now that side is done. Now I'm going to flip my work here, and you'll see I have these carries. It's just that strip of yarn here, and that will be part of our bow knot. But now that I'm working on this front side, I'm going to just knit all the way across. And I'm not going to do anything with that yarn that I carried across. I'm just working in those stitches that I skipped. I'm just knitting all the way across. And, you know, once again, I can do this pretty fast because it's just knit. Okay, almost there. Okay, and now I have that knit, and you can see that it's just hanging out right there. Not a problem, that's what we want. Okay, I'm gonna get some more yarn unwound here. And now I'm back to the purl side, and I want to just repeat that same one I did. So I want to purl 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 3, 4, 5. Now yarn back to the back and slip 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Once again, I'm slipping them purlwise. Yarn to the front, and I want to purl 5. 1, 2, 3. Oops, nope. 3. I think that was 3. Let's see. Yes, 1. That's 3. 4, 5. Yarn to the back, slip 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stretch it out a little bit. Yarn to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yarn to the back. And now when I say slip purlwise, I'm going like this, like I'm going to purl it, but I'm just slipping it onto my needle. That's 3, 4, 5. Now yarn to the front of my work and purl the last 2. And now I'm going to turn my work, and now we'll have 2 here, as you can see. And now I just want to do another knit row. And once again, I'm not doing anything with that yarn I carried, or I'm just knitting into my slipped stitches, just like normal. Oops, I do not want to drop stitches though. That would be a mess I don't want to deal with. And some of these stitches are a little tight because you brought your yarn to the front of your work when you did that. So they're a little tight to knit into, but they knit just fine. Okay, last one here. There. So it's just like before. Now I'm going to flip my work once again. And I'm going to just repeat that same one. Purl into the first 5. And then yarn to the back and slip it. Okay, here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slip my yarn to the back and slip my 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yarn to the front. And remember, oops, I think I split that yarn. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slip my yarn to the back and then slip my 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And my yarn back to the front, and I'm going to purl 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you lose count, you can kind of flip it this way and kind of see these carries should line up right above each other. And that's an easy way to find out your stitches. 3, 4, 5. Yarn back to my front here. And I'm going to purl the last 2. Okay. Now I'm going to flip it, and oops, now I'm going to flip it, and now we're going to work a bow knot. And I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. Now you want to knit 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now I'm right in the middle. I'm on that middle stitch behind these carries. So what I want to do is I want to take my needle here and I want to go under those 3. And I want to just knit into this like I normally would. And I let it drop off, but then I pull my needle back out from underneath my stitches. And then I want to knit 9, just like normal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And once again, that brings me right to the center one. And I'll do this again. I'll go under these 3. So you can see I have all 3 of them on my needle there. And I just want to knit into this one. And you don't have to drop it off yet if you don't want to. And I pull it back underneath my stitches. And then I can drop this one off, pull this up, and then just knit like normal. Knit 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And once again, I should be right at my middle one here. I'm going to go under these 3. Bring it to the center here. Yarn over and pull through. I can drop this one off now. And then knit to the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And there we go. There is our bow knot. You can see that it looks like a little bow. And This is one I started yesterday. I'll show it to you on here. Just like that. And then the next video, that was 10 rows. So the next video, I'm going to start right from here and do these ones, and then the next set of bow knots. And that is it for this video. So it's the simple square baby blanket, and this is part 3, and this is going to be A, and then it's called bow knots, and that is it. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and share with your friends. And once again, you'll need 6 of each square that we're doing. And that is it. So have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Bye!